Hey guys, so just talking to Israel right now about sleep schedules and stuff, trying to figure out my final sleep schedule and streaming schedule. Um, it's it's funny that when I do start getting into a sleep schedule, my body does like I think I have a my body does tell me when it's time to go to sleep, even if I'm like trying to not do it or whatnot. Like when I'm trying to stay up till 4 with you, there's a point in the night where I start yawning, and I feel like that might like maybe paying attention to that and trying to go to bed when when that's starting to happen. I mean, I don't know because it's better to have a schedule, in my opinion, too, of going to sleep and stuff. Um,
Yeah. They say that waking up, I don't know how true this is, but everyone says that waking up at the same time every day is the most important thing. That when you go to sleep is important, but not nearly as important as waking up at the same time every day.
huh.
I don't follow that. And I always feel groggy, so that's probably why. But
True. Um, I'd like to be up at the latest by.
ow,
um,
ow, ow, ow.
I heard that one through
Oh,
the
that's an
noise
ugly
suppression.
spider.
I heard
Oh,
that.
look at it.
By to like we're kind of like I think being up by 8 feels right for me, like at the latest.
Nope.
Um, I knew you'd feel that way. Um, but it's just nice though. Like you um, earlier feels better though too, because like being up before everything starts going just feels good.
Okay.
Like we've talked about before. So
Yeah.
especially since I have to, anyways. So if I'm trying to be up by 8, what time around should I go to sleep? Would you say?
Um, you should be trying to fall asleep at midnight and get 8 hours of sleep. So maybe 11:30 ish. Depends on how long it takes you to fall asleep. But I mean, also 7.5 hours of sleep is enough. So you could literally just do midnight.
Huh.
It
Midnight.
depends on the person. Like 7.5 isn't really enough for me, but it is a safe amount. Like if you try to get 6 hours of sleep every night, that is not a safe amount. It will affect your mental health in time and eventually cause damage.
Oh dang.
Uh, yeah, but 7 to 8 hours of sleep is going to be safe, even if you feel tired, which means that you need more sleep. But sometimes actually it's the opposite. Sometimes it means you need less sleep. Human body is really dumb.
True.
I hate it. I just want to
Um.
be replaced with a machine.
No, you don't. Then you lose your personality and stuff.
No, if I couldn't, or if I didn't do that.
mm.
Oh yeah, we're out of floor cleaner.
Oh.
We have the non-concentrated stuff and a little bit of the concentrated stuff. I make it work.
And so that'll be midnight at the latest. I'd have to go to bed, right?
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Um.
What the fuck is that? I could not tell you what that homunculus is.
What the heck? the thing that's hard for me to get past though. I still feel bad that you're gonna be up for like whatchamacallit, 4 hours after I go to bed though. If I go to bed at midnight, alone
Yeah.
practically. Like that sucks to me a lot. Um,
Ask Danny. We probably just throw him out. Don't throw away my burritos.
but yeah, I think that after tonight, I'm gonna I'm gonna go to bed at midnight at the latest.
It's probably mold.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to midnight at the latest, and I'm going to do a hybrid streaming schedule of 1 to 5 and 6 to 10. That gives me an hour to eat at midnight at 5, and at 6 I do my stream, my second stream.
Yeah. What the fuck is that solidified creature there? Jesus.
And you will. Dumb question though, but you will be willing to join the stream still, even if I don't.
I doubt it.
Sorry. Oh.
It doesn't matter. It's just rice. What?
So
What? Nice. Hey, what cow?
if even though I'm not doing the sleep schedule, as long as I'm streaming from 6 to 10, you'll still be willing to join me though, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Ow! I broke my elbow.
Oof. Yeah, that sounds like a plan then. Yeah. All right, now that we locked that in, I have tonight as my fun night. Oh, and speaking of fun, that also still lets me have time for fun on Friday nights. So, it's freaking perfect. Alright, so anyways.
Yo, Cal, how much jizz stains are on your floor right now?
None.
Why not?
I don't know. Cause I'd rather not talk about that though, if I'm honest.
Why not?
I don't remember.
So many babos.
Anyways, let's see. It's so freaking cool. That's what I was gonna do. Trying to find the procedural generation thingy from the project. Wait, what the fuck? Huh. Oh. The funny thing about having chat the way I have it, it blends perfectly into Godot's like sidebar area. So I was like, how am I seeing like what's the thing above Doxer that, happened in chat? And I'm looking at it and it doesn't make sense to me. and then I realize it's the inspector info on Godot. It's
Nice.
yeah. Oh, music. That's also what's. You know what? Actually, until I get another viewer, like on stream, I'm gonna look at the new artists that you put in. Did you put the new breakcore artist in my playlist, or is it
No, just look at the artists. They want to put. They have like 100 and something songs. I don't know what you'd like and what you wouldn't. I don't even know what I like and what I don't yet.
Huh, that's a lot of songs, dang. Alright, let me go to Messenger then. God, Google Voice
The way
is so...
I have my rules set up for my myself is if I listen to an artist and then 3 consecutive songs in a row, I would consider adding to the playlist. I add the entire thing to Jelly.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Even if there's bad songs, it doesn't matter because eventually I'll be able to, like, say the internet's out for a while, I can go and explore, listen to their stuff.
True. Alright. How, like, what is LLWLL?
Yeah.
LLWLL. LLWLL. Artist. I forgot I turned that up.
What the fuck, Beans? You want it back in here, you can. Or more. Yeah. If not, I'll get to it.
Ooh, I felt better. Go back to Beam Stream.
What? Yeah, I probably should have done that before back then. God, it smells bad in here. Almost smells like Preston. That's gonna fall.
ProcGen. Gotta find the ProcGen.
Magnified. Copy. Yo, Cal, is it overnight summer again for you?
Not really, no.
Like high 80s yesterday. It was 60s yesterday.
Oh, dang.
It should literally never be this temperature in fucking September. Do you recall ever being in the 80s in September?
not sure, honestly. Like, I just go with the flow.
Bad bitch.
User data folder.
Yeah, I was too lazy to put it away. I'm gonna get rid of the dishes. I don't know. Fresh blocks of chocolate. Great, it's so hot I'm probably not gonna be able to put the gloves on.
Why?
My hands are sweaty.
Oh. Wouldn't that make them more slippery so you can put them on easier?
You'd think so. What? That's an air purifier. I don't know. I wouldn't be upset if you threw it away, because it's just kind of in the way all the time. I don't know what... Yeah. Yeah, we don't really need it. It's cool, but it just takes up space. And I'd probably get one from buying if anybody wants it. Or one that uses USB and not a fucking plug. Yeah.
Yeah, probably food on it.
That is a very good question, and I don't have an answer for you. I love fruit rounds. That's not clean. It's your shit dishwasher.
Hmm.
That's not even close to clean, bro. None of these are. The fuck did you even do? Nothing? Hey, the cat food bowls are clean, I suppose. There's literally smegma in that. This piece of shit doesn't even try to clean anything. What the fuck? That's not good. That still has soap on it. That still has soap on it. That's not clean. This piece of shit did not even try to clean anything.
Was the faucet on the whole time while while you were washing?
Yeah.
Weird. By the way, do you know the name of the file that is the procedural generation example for Terrain 3D?
No, it's one of those. What, Cal?
Do you know the name of the file for the scene that is the procedural generation example in Terrain 3D?
No. I don't think it's in the file. I think it's under GitHub.
Oh. Alright. I gotta look at that video. Oh.
What? Yeah, I don't know what any of that is. You can throw all that away. The ball? Yeah, I don't care. That looks disgusting. Yes, yeah. I don't know what that is. I think it's damage. Yeah, maybe not. Just yeet it. That's fair. I don't have that. What smells like cat piss? No, I don't think it is. No, surprisingly. Maybe it was that thing. Maybe he pissed on that. So they haven't been pissing on things since we got that. I don't think that's supposed to sound like that. Oh. God, this floor is disgusting. Should I dump this on the floor? Look at that. We got the thing to get litter off the floor so we can put it back on the floor. I think the vacuum cleaner's not vacuuming very well. Well, hell, but it's still not picking anything up at all. It's just moving it. I don't think so. It's probably that. Ew. There we go. Just a napkin. Got that on my nose! Yo, Cal.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on egg rolls?
The glorious ones aren't that glorious.
That's true. Good opinion.
Hmm.
I cleaned the bathroom. So I'm going to. Not that fast. Yeah, it's worse after one day of Preston. Literally. Literally one day of Preston was worse than the bathroom not being cleaned since the meetup. You hear me, Cal?
Yeah, you said that many times.
Well, I have not cleaned the... That's true. I cleaned the bathroom after the meetup, and I haven't cleaned it since then. And it is infinitely cleaner than one day of Preston.
Huh.
Like, I haven't touched anything. There's less hair in the sink than him walking in here to shit. I require, Mr. Ocean State Magic Erasers.
Huh?
I require Mr. Ocean State Magic Erasers. Neither do I. I hope I didn't put them back down here. Okay, good. Okay, but where are they? Fucking monkey. Are we out of them? It shouldn't be. I fucking hope not, but I guess we could go get more.
I forgot.
It lasted, well, good amount of time for how good they are and how cheap they are. What the fuck? I probably should fix that. The trash can's overflowing. It's gonna be much harder to fix if I don't. Oh wait, no, it's not overflowing. I can probably get it out. Look at all the roaches in it. Fucking Christ. And that's easy. Except this is wet. Whatever. Babos. That's fine. Now at least spread it out so it can dry. And give some chemicals to the roaches. Also, they don't like lemons, so. Yeah, they hate lemon juice. Yeah, absolutely. Where would our dumb asses have put the magic erasers? I don't think we were out because we had quite a few. I hope not, but maybe. This would be the place that would make most sense because so just take a regular sponge.
Remind me where he mentioned the procedural generated, like, demo?
In the part 2 video.
Part 2 demo video, thank you. Let's see.
Hey, we've got expensive ass buns in here we need to use.
If you're interested in procedural generation,
about
you
this.
can explore the
I need to
code
make these.
generated demo. When we run it, we can
Yeah.
see a
They always
world
fucking
generated
hide
by
the
code.
expiration date.
If we click here, we can see the
don't
code that
know, I
is
feel like
used to
searching
generate this
for it.
world. If we look at the script, we can see that first it creates
Yeah.
a terrain by code. Then it uses the fast noise library that's built into Godot.
Code. So Israel
I need my
was.
seltzer before I clean the bathroom.
That sounds like a bad combination. It was the freaking code generated demo.
Oh. What? Yo, Cal, how many roaches is in your house?
None.
A pretty weak number, you gotta step it up. I got some for you as a starter pack if you want them.
I'm good. But speaking about things.
Probably.
Speaking about things for me, though. Actually, she's still talking. Hold on.
What are you saying?
Speaking about things for me, though, when you do come over, you'll bring the record player and stuff, right?
Oh, forget it.
Haven't you been keeping it in the car?
It's in Jez's car, which I'll probably take Jez's car, but...
Mm.
Jezza, we're out of scrubbing babos. No. I sold it for crack. What bullshit she doing now?
One thing I am sad about, I think I might have mentioned this to you before, but you know how in Shittos, how we would have, whatchamacallit, like the Shrimp Plug Games folder, for instance. Right? You remember that?
No.
Well, in Shittos, we would have our, like when you make a game in Unity, it might have been just Unity, but like it made a folder with your company name, like Shrimp Plug Games or Cal's Creations or whatever.
Yeah.
I miss that, honestly. Like, I know it's a silly thing, but it was like cool having
How
it.
does that?
It does?
I mean, I don't know if it goes by company name, but I know that it does create a sandbox folder just like that. Your data. And it's actually accessible through code easily, unlike Shittity.
Huh. I think it would be bad to rename that sandbox folder to be my company name if I wanted to.
You're gonna have multiple games that use it, yeah. Unless there's a way to reprogram that.
So it could be bad. Alright. Yeah, then I do miss that part then.
Like I said, I don't know if it does. You can check.
Right now I'm trying to find my Calzone. I'm trying to actually find that folder. No, not CurseForge. Recent locations.
I just realized that scrubbing bubbles kind of smell like apples.
Better idea.
Fuck this sponge. Hello, fat bitch. Preston, the harbor of Smegma. Yo, Jezza, should I fix the toilet seat? Should I fix the toilet seat? I guess there won't be shit underneath the cap, so that's definitely motivating. I'm gonna make an apple soap after I finish. Scrubbing bubbles.
I don't see that. That's so dumb.
Don't talk about yourself like that, man. No, it's true.
Funny. What if I...
You wanna take this track out?
There we go.
No? It is close enough to black. It is close enough to black, I guess it will. Oh, I can finally dry my hands with a towel. Yeah, I'm just too lazy. And every time I remember it, I forget. So, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, is there poop in here? I don't think we've changed it since then. Oh yeah, there's poop in here. That's heavy. Do we even need that big trash can anymore? Do we even need that big ass trash can anymore?
Wait. I forgot.
Alright, I'm gonna go for a second. What the hell is BTC?
What the fuck? Huh. Huh.
Vince is lifted on the bed. I don't know. It's kind of comfy to walk across, honestly. Doesn't look bad. Am I gonna put a trash bag in here? Also, no. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Alright. So it just feels never purposeful to vacuum in here. The floor just like stays the same. Yeah. Even if you mop it, it still just looks like shit.
Yeah, but the thing is will it
Beans
feel...
got particles stuck to it.
It probably...
what couch?
Hold on. Even though it doesn't look clean, it probably like my floor looked clean before the house cleaner came in, but after they were done, I was able to slide around my floor and I realized it actually was clean after they left. So it's still good to clean, like vacuum and mop it and stuff, obviously.
I guess, but it just doesn't feel like it makes any difference. So I don't know if I care.
So when you walk around on it, it doesn't feel clean after you've cleaned it
I wear shoes.
all the time.
Yeah.
Why?
Because our floors suck. And mostly I just got used to it with Preston being here and it's impossible to clean. Guess I don't necessarily need to now, but it doesn't hurt.
It just it's hard to that's how you can enjoy a clean of your house though.
Enjoy the clean of my house by looking at it.
But you enjoy even more when you can walk around and you feel the clean.
Probably true.
Because again, I thought my apartment was clean before the house cleaner came in, or not clean, but you know what I mean? The floors after I cleaned it looked clean, but they weren't clean. And so on and so forth. So, I'd challenge you, Israel. You know what? Go a week just wearing socks in your house. Just socks.
I hate socks.
Why?
Uncomfortable. Too hot.
Alright, then I guess bare feet's the only option then. But just 1 week, just like I did the sleep schedule and streaming schedule for 1 week. Give me 1 week of going barefoot in your house, especially after you clean, and tell me you don't feel a difference. Alright?
I've tried going barefoot in my house before.
With Preston living there, though.
It's true, but
Now Preston's out, it's a totally different freaking game. Your house is actually going to be clean when you get it clean.
true. At least remotely clean. Still feel like it's kind of impossible to clean this house, but at least it makes a difference. It lasts more than a day.
So just
It goes from 0% clean to 75. Never gets to 100.
oof. But humor me though. Just I trusted you, so just 1 week is all I ask. Literally, you can even set the day, and at that, on next Friday, if you hate it, you can freaking put your shoes right back on, alright? Because, I think also that's why you hate, Preston is why you hate carpets.
No, I just hate carpets. They're disgusting.
How are they disgusting? Is my carpet in my apartment?
You don't have carpet. You have a rug, and yes, it is pretty gross. That's probably a big contributor to the air quality, by the way. Because you just can't fully clean a carpet. Unless you take those steamer things, and you do that every week or month or something. When you vacuum it, you're just getting up some of the dirt, not the cat hair, the dust, danger.
I mean, I do get
For
it.
example, have you ever smelled a plate that was quote unquote clean, if you just cleaned it, and it smells bad? No, right?
No, yeah.
You ever smelled a clean towel that smells bad?
No. My sense of smell is different. Oh.
But fabrics are very good at trapping bacteria and dust and everything, whereas a hardwood floor is not going to do that. Not to mention, carpet's just annoying.
How are they annoying? Like,
Spill a drink, you're fucked. You drop something that's small, shit's gone.
huh.
Smells bad. Unless you steam it constantly, like I said. Rolling a chair is fucking annoying. Moving furniture is fucking annoying. It conforms to heavy objects on it. So if you put a piece of furniture somewhere and then you move that furniture, you'll have a permanent fucking mark there. Maybe not permanent, but still. I hate carpet. The only acceptable place for carpet is bedroom. Bedroom
Why?
carpet is okay. It's nice to walk on. Because that is the benefit of carpet. And if it's a small room that you're not in except for sleeping, you're not going to really spill a drink there. You're not going to get it that dirty. Living room carpet? Shit. Kitchen carpet? I don't think that exists, but that sounds abysmal. Bathroom carpet is a thing. That is a thing. Could
That
not
sounds-
be any worse.
Yeah. That actually I agree with. Like, you freaking missed the toilet. Like, now you just peed. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Or, here's another one. If you have pets in carpet, they pee on the carpet. Good luck, buddy. Get a new carpet.
But they pee on the hardwood, and that just like makes it a lot easier for it to just soak into the hardwood, though.
I haven't had that happen. Like, they peed on hardwood. But you just clean it up, and it's gone.
Mm. Yeah, I guess I enjoy the feeling of walking on carpet a lot more than like, because I don't spill drinks a lot is the other thing I think why I don't mind. But the moving heavy furniture, I mean I don't even move heavy furniture that much is the other thing. And now that I'm having my house cleaned once a month, she probably does steam it. So, like,
Oh, she's doing it monthly?
yeah.
Huh.
So,
Pretty badass.
yeah. Because I need it. I need, like, since I can't clean my own place, I need this. I need to be able to freaking, like, have someone just do a once a month deep clean so that way I can enjoy my space.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, if you have someone who cleans your house for you, if you have a maid, then I don't really see what the problem with carpet is.
cool.
I still don't like it much because of the things I said, where it's like the pain in the ass to move things around and everything. But I wouldn't hate it if I had someone who just cleaned the house every week.
Yeah, I mean, moving the desk was a I hated moving my desk. I give you that. Like, holy crap.
Yeah.
But, to me, the daily benefits outweigh. With hardwood, though, there's also the risk if you're moving heavy furniture that you fucking scratch your hardwood floor. Now, that's a permanent freaking mark on your floor.
You just paint over it. You put like scratches are weird. Even if you just put a little bit of clear coat on it, it'll make it barely visible. Not to mention, scratch hardwood floor looks kind of badass. I don't know what it is about it, but like, I think of a carpet stain versus a scratch hardwood floor. A scratch hardwood floor shows age, and it shows like it just doesn't look that bad. If it's one scratch, yeah, it looks kind of bad, but a lot of scratches, it just looks used. A stained carpet looks like shit no matter what.
True.
Like a scratch hardwood floor probably wouldn't lower your home's value a whole lot. A singular stain on your carpet would. Make a pretty big difference. That's why most people who sell houses, a carpet in it. rip up the carpet beforehand, and replace it with like wood.
Mm. Look,
I'm
that
gonna
makes
make a
sense.
soap, Jezza. I'm gonna make a soap.
I think because it's funny that we talk about it too, though. And you're talking to Jezza. I think Jezza had wanted like a rug in her area, but you, because of you hating carpet, like she didn't put it in. But that's me. Might be me misremembering, so don't worry about it.
Wait, I wasn't listening. What?
Speaking of like, so basically Jezza and I had talked a while back, and like she had like had desires of putting a rug in her little area, but because you don't like carpets, she didn't do it basically.
Rugs are kind of fun.
Tell her that.
I did.
Oh, weird. Yeah, and actually, the cool thing about rugs too, actually, you can hide cords under them, which is freaking god
That's
tier.
That is actually a huge benefit. Like, rugs are cool because they're all the benefits of a carpet with none of the negatives. Because if, well, okay, most of the negatives gone. Spill something on your rug, can't get it out, buy a new rug. Because think about it, you spill something on your carpet, whoopsies, let me just rip up the entire carpet and replace it with a new one.
You
I
know,
know it's not
though,
every spill, but
I will say I've heard of tiled. Like this is gonna sound weird, but tiled carpet that like has the benefits of of a rug, but it covers your whole floor. Like you spill on a certain tile, like in an area of your tiled carpet, just take that
yeah,
tile
that's a
out.
good idea.
Yeah.
Yo, Jazza, you know how we just got rid of all those boxes? Good news, my 4K monitor's here.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. But it's 4K. I'll probably put it as my code monitor.
What? Why your code monitor?
It's only 27 inches, but
Why?
it's only 27 inches.
Why would you buy a 4K monitor just for code?
Yeah.
Weird.
Cal, I will not use a 4K monitor as my main monitor until, well, one, it's not curved and it's smaller, but until it is, until I have a computer that can run Skyrim with all of my mods at 600 FPS. At that point, I'll consider it.
Why?
I'm not putting a 4K monitor. Because I already lost, like, none of my games are 165 FPS now that I got a 1440p. I'm not having my games run at fucking 30 FPS. Not to mention, I think 4K is kind of overkill. Unless you're using it for, like, code, I guess? Stuff like that.
How is I think it's using it for code is the overkill thing. Using it for games, like that shit looks freaking awesome.
I've seen 4K screens with games. It doesn't look that much different to me. It does look better and it looks nice, but it's not worth the performance loss. Whereas, like, I think 1080p to 1440, if you're going with a different size monitor, is worth it. You're not getting the increase in quality. The increase in quality in games is just not worth it at all. Increase in FPS is worth it. Increase in size is worth it. But resolution, no. It's just, you lose so much performance. Like, a big part of the reason why the Steam Deck runs so well is because it has a 720p monitor. If you put that shit on a 4K screen, you're not gonna be able to run anything. It's not that powerful of a system, but resolution makes a huge difference in performance with very little difference in quality.
Hmm.
Shut up, fat bitch. Yeah, I'm either gonna do my code monitor or actually just any of my secondary monitors. I don't know which one. The right monitor I could see being useful because then I could use my 165 hertz monitor somewhere else. But the top monitor would be cool because I could put stuff up there for testing 4K and just being able to see 4K.
Mm.
But it's also the monitor kind of the least in view. So the code monitor makes the most sense because I can fit a lot of code and it's very close to my face. So I won't have any issues seeing it.
So I guess that makes sense. Higher resolution takes more performance, but
A lot more. Like if you're ever having FPS issues in a game, try putting it to 720p. It'll look like shit, which 1440 to 1080 doesn't look that shit. Which is one benefit, is that I can put games at 1080p and still have 1080p performance. And it doesn't look bad necessarily. Yeah, if you have issues with performance in a game, just try turning your resolution down. You'll notice probably about a 30 to 40% increase in performance.
and resolution does not mean screen size, though, right?
What do you mean?
Like,
27-inch or 32?
yeah, like I could still have it full screen, but have it at 720p.
Yeah. You'd have to set it to full screen mode, not full screen borderless or windowed.
Huh.
Some games allow borderless to be custom resolution.
So just try it, basically, is what you're saying. If it doesn't work, switch to not borderless.
Yeah.
Alright.
But also, not borderless isn't nearly as annoying as Linux.
Mm.
Shit does when you don't have it as borderless. You run into the fun experience of all tabbing and everything going black for like 4 seconds. It usually doesn't happen in Linux. I think you could also use GameScope. I think GameScope would let you render it at a lower resolution while still having it rendered borderless at your full resolution.
GameScope, I'll try to remember that. Whoa, dang it!
GameScope's really good. It's part of what makes the Steam Deck so good.
Huh.
Shawty, you want a duck?
Nah, dang it! Oh, what the fuck?
That's
Huh. Oh, so that's what turning off collision does.
exactly.
What else do I want to try out? Killing you. Huh. Oh, dang. Oh, no. Oh, that's weird. Um, 3D.
Sorry, fat bitch.
So the one problem I can see with, no, with, sorry, I can actually think for a sec. Alright, the problem I can see with procedurally generating the world is the fact that I can't, like, if I want to manually edit something, I can't. Like, if I want to add structures in certain areas, unless I, like, it gets hyper complicated. Like, that has to be tiled instead of just, like, you know,
Yeah.
but still, I kind of do like the idea of procedural generation because that also lets me focus on the gameplay instead of just the whatchamacallit, instead of the world and the gameplay. So, yeah, LLWL. Like, how do you say the artist name? LLWLL.
No idea.
Lol. They're cool, honestly. Like, haven't found a song I don't really like yet. I think I've been in a mood for more intense songs lately, but still, I want to see something though. Runtime navigation. You know what's funny? Now that I'm working with the code, I understand, like, even if I can't explain it, I understand this code now. Like, when I'm reading it. It's kind of a cool experience, honestly.
Yeah.
Why are you not showing the right thing, OBS? I have multiple
You ever wash
instances.
soap off your hands with soap?
No.
Hmm. That's a shame.
Close this. But yeah, I'm excited that I understand it. Now, and correct me if I'm wrong, but writing the reason why you wanted me to write the code is so like I understand this stuff. So like once I understand it, it's okay if I use other scripts, right?
Yeah. Do the same thing where you write it though. But of a good analogy, but yeah, if you just copy paste it, you're not looking at it. You're just putting it in there. If you write it, you'll kind of understand what you're typing, and your brain will make a connection with what it's doing. It's like sending someone a letter that they wrote, that someone else wrote. It's in your name versus reading the letter. I have no idea what's on the letter. I have no idea what it's gonna do.
Fair.
Or if you know the purpose of it, like if you ask me to write a letter to your mom about poop sock, and I did that. But you didn't read it and you sent it. You know what it's supposed to do, but you don't know what it's actually doing.
Fair.
You wouldn't want me to write a letter to your mom about poop sock, would you?
No. And then, and technically, honestly, like, the other thing about doing like this way too is like, I can customize it as I go, because now that I've written code, it's like they. Actually, which do you feel is better? Explicitly telling the editor what keys are supposed to do what, or using their input thing in the project settings?
Input thing, because you can change that later.
Huh. Yeah, because, like, they didn't, like, Terrain 3D didn't do that. They hard-coded if input is key pressed key A. So they hard-coded A to do that, so...
Well,
Me-
it doesn't really matter if it's for testing. That's what I was going to say. There are exceptions. If you're testing code, then why would you put the effort to put it into the settings? And also debugging things with, like, for example, I have a menu, or have a debug option when you hold F4 and F5, it speeds up time because I got tired of waiting for everything. So, that I didn't put in the settings because no one's going to change it.
Fair.
Like, why would they put settings into your game for a demo? That would annoy me.
True. I'm just, yeah, I guess I'm still kind of in the testing phase. Like when I'm making my game right now, I'm not like I'm just fucking around. You know what I mean? So it's like, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I gotta go to chat. Hey, Scarlett. I'm sorry. Let's see. Oh. I'm not a web designer and I'm not interested in graphic design, honestly. Just nipping that in the bud. Like you haven't, I know you haven't advertised yet, but I'm just kind of saying. I thought I saw. Oh, I thought I saw game developer for a second, and I was like, or Godot developer, and I was like, what? So that's why I had to like go to chat for a sec. But Scarlett, hope you're having a good night though, and hope you still chill, even though I'm nipping it, like, even though I'm saying I'm not interested in graphic design, like in art and stuff. Twitch, is it still working? Let me see. And thank you for the follow, by the way, Scarlet. Let me see. Wrong thing. Try. It's been a while since I used this stuff on Twitch, so I'm trying to find where I can like look at the viewers in stream. Oh. Did they get rid of it? I wonder if I have to be on my channel and not on on the stream manager for some reason. Channel. All right. But yeah, what was I saying before I got distracted? It-
I don't remember.
All right. But let me see. Oh, we were talking about code and stuff. Oh yeah. Even though I'm in the testing phases, like you're actually making Manisha, so it makes sense for you to like using the stuff you're saying. It makes sense for you to use the input stuff. But I'm still like this game I'm making now probably won't be public, so I'm like still testing, so to speak, unless I'm making it as if I'm publishing it, even if I don't.
Yeah, good practice.
All right. Now, question is, can I? Make this script editor floating. Then if I do this, no, okay, that's unfortunate. So the script editor in Godot doesn't have tabs?
They're on the left side. There's a plug-in to put them on the top.
Oh. Let me see. Player, if I do that. Then I go. Ha! Let's freaking go. Oh. Oh.
What?
It's stretched a bit. But,
Why?
I don't remember. Yeah, actually, their players made totally. Let me look at their player actually, because code-generated player. Is that a scene?
Do you like that noise?
No,
Why not?
I just don't. Hey, Angel, nice to see you. How you doing? Oh, there. See you, Angel.
What did they immediately put an ad out?
No, they like started watching, and then I said hi, and they left.
Oh.
Um, Open an editor. Camera manager. Collision shape ray. Huh.
I broke something.
Oh, wait a
Incoming.
second. The camera, so the arm is how I can add, like, make my game to first person and third person.
Yeah. Also, I'll be back. Will's gonna steal my cans.
All right. Grab a drink while you're going. Then. It is already dark out. Oops. All right. I think I used. Yeah. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. All right. I do want this to be lower. Oh no, that's right. I'm not editing this. I'm gonna modify mine. So R or go to arg. Actually, I do want to see something though. World environment directional. Huh. So let me go to 3D level. Actually, I'll get rid of ultimate perfection. I'm just making like mess around games right now. Technically, I guess you could. So my friend made this game that is, or has been, a pivotal part of our friendship. It has caused so much fun with us. Called Dead Rain. I am making the sequel to that, Dead Rain 2. Now, it might sound like a serious game, but it is pure silliness is kind of the best way to put it. It's kind of just my sandbox to kind of I'm learning Godot is the bottom line about it. What have you made in Godot, by the way? Like, because also nice to see you on Kick, my friend, and I'm curious to see something. I'm trying to hit. You're making an open source 3D platform. That's cool. I'm glad you can boil it down that easy. Like 3D. So first person or third person? All right. Would you want to join my community, by the way? Third person. That's cool. Would you want to join my community? Because, like, I have a Discord and stuff like that. And if you once you join, I can join your Discord as well. Because, you know, it's nice to have other people, other devs to talk to about this stuff. My friend is making Menasha, which is a Magic based game that has building and like, or a lot of cool stuff. And he's also using Godot. Terrain 3D is a god tier plugin, right? Like, I don't know if you've used it, but it has so many freaking options. You don't have your own Discord. All right. Yes! All right. Let me send you an invite then in a second, my friend. Now, admittedly, but like, just a quick thing. I have a custom bot, but it's currently not working because I haven't reset it up on my server yet. So let me do the thing. I'll just leave the default settings. So I forget if this sends it everywhere. Hold on a second. All right. Let's see though. Let me know if you can see this in chat. I use Beamstream, but I forget if it sends the chat everywhere when I do this, or if it's just on Beam. So I might have to send it on Kick as well. But if you click that link that I just sent, you should be able to, join. Or if, do you see a link, I should say, first? Edit Kick About section, have it just... Yeah, true. Boom, I put it in a thing, so... I kind of like I like inviting people as I stream, though, because it kind of lets me know when people are joining and whatnot. Glad you got it. I'm kind of excited. I stream every day, Monday through Friday. I'm trying to start, I'm trying out different schedules, so, if I don't stream at the same time, that's why. But yeah, whenever I do stream, you'll see the announcement in the, siren section, I'm pretty sure. Also, I'm sorry I'm ranting, but, if you don't see any channels, then you got to read the rules, and you'll see how to get in. It is so nice having an actual viewer, though. I've been I don't. That sounds so silly to say it that way. But yeah, this is fun talking to you. I'm trying to, so many different thoughts. It's nice to, I'm there. But anyways, hope you don't mind me ranting. What was I doing? Oh, right, I want to modify the arm. You got it. Let's go! Alright, so my friend taught me something awesome while I'm learning to code that is it's been helpful, honestly, because I am learning a lot about code and it's helping me retain the knowledge. And that is, I never copy and paste. Even if I'm using someone else's code, I manually write it in, and that helps me absorb what it does. Because, actually, how much experience do you have? I shouldn't be saying all these tips if you haven't. If you're experienced, then I might be preaching to the choir, and I'm sorry. I'm just excited, and it's nice to talk. Ultimate perfection. But let me see. You still there, Ultimate? I'm sorry, Cool. Have I been ranting your ear off? You can be honest. I haven't really, like, I've had people in the call a lot, but I haven't had viewers that actually talk in chat, so it feels good. Like, and the viewers that I have been spammers or scammers, so it's, like, refreshing to have someone to talk to. My Discord server doesn't allow self-run. Like, huh. I mean, that's a fair point, actually. You can self-promote in the self-promote channel, but, like, I guess I worded it wrong, because you can self-promote in the channel, in the self-promotion channel, but outside of there, you're not allowed to. I didn't think about that when I wrote the rules, honestly. Let me modify that before I forget. House rules. Actually, I have to modify it in multiple places. Like, I think the meaning behind it actually is just that, you know, the spamming factor. Like, you can self-promote. I mean, I'll work it out with my other server managers because I don't know. It's been a while since I wrote those rules, so I don't know exactly what I was thinking when I wrote it. So, but let me see. Did you enter or did you actually fully join? Oh, that looks weird. Oh. Captain Price. Sorry, I'm just like getting distracted with things. I'm trying to find you in the server. Oh, Darkhog, okay. Nice. Welcome to the server. Do you stream a lot, by the way? And by the way, too, if I'm not coding a lot, it's because, like, I am, when I start focusing on chat, like, the game is kind of secondary. I like, you know, the main thing about me and my community is that, like, you guys are the priority. So, I might be working on the game and doing this stuff, but if I have a viewer that I'm actively talking to, I enjoy talking to you more than I'd enjoy any game. So, that's kind of, I hope you don't mind. Like, if you'd rather me work on it and stop talking and let you have time to process, then let me know and I'll stop. But, that's cool. Mostly doing YouTube, but when I stream, it's usually on Sundays. Okay. All right, good to know. So, YouTube. So you have a lot of videos of your game on YouTube? Ouch. Where did I put my phone? I can do it this way. 8:23. Ah, no. Alright, I kind of want to modify my character. I'm surprised you don't have a Discord though. If you do stream and do YouTube, surprised you're not trying to make a community. 3D level. Not that many of us are playing other people's games. Huh. So you help people test as well then? Are you, and by the way, are you up in the evening a lot? Or, like, tell me about yourself. I just realized I've been ranting so much about my game, but, like, I'm curious if, like, your like, do you do YouTube during the day and then focus on the game dev during the night? Or do you do, tell me about it. Dang, this is cool, though. Alright. You do testing, you can on X. You have several projects. Huh. So is it okay to reach out on Discord as well, though? Not y'all. Huh. That's cool. So, alright, I mean, is mentioning you on the server okay? Because, like, I'm... Like... I'm sorry I'm, like, forgetting frazzled all of a sudden. I had a lot of people also mention... I mean, you didn't ask the friend request. I'm... I'm getting frazzled. But... I will reach out. I'll DM you if I have private stuff to talk about. But... Let me see. Let me work on my player. It's weird that Godot keeps on resetting the speed. You have pings disabled, so DMing. Ah, alright. That makes a lot of sense. Might be a similar size, okay. Makes sense that you have pings disabled because you're probably on a lot of servers because you ask for help a lot and stuff. By the way, do you use Linux or do you use Windows? Huh. I'm a Linux. I love using Linux honestly because there's so many features of it that I enjoy honestly. And several servers that spam. Oh, that's unfortunate. That sucks. And it actually works though. Disabling at everyone, you don't like it doesn't even notify you when you get the pings, or does it like do you still see the red number, but you just don't see it because of you don't hear it because of the notification, like no notification. Alright, so while I wait for you to respond, I will look at my thing. Okay, so instead of the neck being the thing, I always get confused if I am supposed to see the number but don't see the desktop notifications. You're on Windows, but we'll be switching to Linux in a week or two. Oh, congratulations then on switching to... I'm excited for you to switch to Linux. Like, the Linux crew grows. Yeah, my friend is a god tier Linux user as well, so Dang. Just as a curiosity about something too, though, because it didn't. I will say on a side note, I'm trying to hit affiliate on Kick. So if you are willing to, if you're enjoying hanging with me and stuff like that, a follow would be much appreciated. Because once I hit 75 followers, I'm gonna be really excited because I can get affiliate, and then that'll enable the subscription button on my my page. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Let's go. Now that means I am at 64, which means that I just need 6 plus 5. I need 11 more follows, and I can get affiliate. Yes. Oof. Thank you. So you use Unity, or you were using Unity for a while, but you must have hated it, and that's why you're going back to That's why you're going back to Godot, and now that you're going to Godot, you can go back to Linux. Let's go. I mean, here's the thing. If I'm honest, you left Unity because runtime. Oh, and now you don't trust Unity, even though they got rid of the runtime fee, right? So, oh, what's the term? Hold on a second. Oh, the term that is for something else. Unity refugee. Oh. They made to the public. They made it sound like they got rid of it and went back to their old way of doing it. Huh. Huh. My friend is gonna be glad. Like he's gonna have a reaction to that when he hears that. He's gonna be relieved. But I'm glad I didn't go back to Unity then after I thought they got rid of it. So let's freaking go dodge the bullet again. I was a Windows. By the way, I hope you don't you hopefully not insulted when I say this, but or you shouldn't be insulted, but now under a certain number of sales you don't get runtime fees, then you. Dang. But still, that's probably if you say that's still brutal. Cause that still means old freaking games can get screwed. Someone made a free game ages ago that's like an old web game that gets downloaded a lot. They get charged even though they're not making money. Dang.
Yo, Cal, I'm back.
Welcome back. So I'm excited. I have a viewer, and we're talking. He's a Godot user as well. He's gonna be switching to Linux.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I guess Unity didn't revert their change fully. They still do the thing. I know, even though it's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still bad. The fact that so they didn't fully revert it. So they after a certain number of sales they start doing the runtime fee, but it's not gone.
Yeah, I remember that.
So Um, Ultimate Perfection over here is a Unity refugee going to Godot.
I love that. I love that phrase.
That's why I said it. um, but and actually, in like now that he's going to Godot, he can go back to Linux, which he liked more. And I don't mean Ultimate Perfection. I hope you know I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm like, we're excited to have more Godot users and more Linux users. Linux is the ultimate. You know, like you actually, it's your PC when you use Linux. This is so cool.
Yeah, when I break my computer, it's me breaking my computer, not a shitdos update.
Yeah. The phrase "shittos" is what I was gonna say. Is like I normally try not to say that, on my stream until I like make sure with someone that they don't mind that term. But like yeah, me and Israel here are freaking Linux users. He has made multiple. I think he's had like he's made multiple games and stuff. Like Israel, if you read the chat history, you'll see that just how cool Ultimate Perfection is. You bet that there'll be a lot more Linux users now that Windows recall feature. Yep, Israel said the same thing.
Yeah, a lot of people have already switched, and like with every single thing that I see Windows doing or Microsoft doing, I'm like, they really want to push that Linux market share well past 5%, don't they? Because it's just going up. Every single poll, it is up. And I have a feeling it's going to be an exponential curve. So we're going to see it slowly going up, slowly going up, slowly going up, and then it's just going to it's going to go.
And it's not uninstallable either, so like that is insane.
Nothing on Windows is. You can't uninstall Edge. Can't uninstall fucking Xbox Live. All this bloatware. Now you can. You can go into safe mode and do a bunch of shit there, but Windows updates often bring it back, and it's just not worth the hassle.
Not to mention all the telemetries that you're dealing with shittos.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, you and my friend Israel here think a lot alike. In fact, I kind of want to do something real quick because I'm kind of thinking something.
No.
All right. You thought that the silly Windows 11 artificial hardware requirements were going to bring the Linux desktop alone, but Microsoft really wants people. So true.
Honestly, I think there are only two things right now preventing people from using, preventing near majority or majority from using Linux. One is NVIDIA. That's going to be fixed within a year or less because they finally open sourced their driver kernel. Now it's just up to the community to take time to get it actually functional on Wayland and everything. Once that's fixed, that's going to bring a lot more people. And then two, kernel level anti-cheat. Problem is, it can only be fixed with legalities. Only law can fix it, and it needs to because it's spyware. Even on Windows, it's disgusting. That will never be on Linux. Kernel level anti-cheat will never get to Linux, and support for it will never get to Linux. So the only option is for them to remove it. I don't see that happening. In fact, I see more games switching over to kernel level anti-cheat until inevitably someone gains kernel level access to several thousand, 100,000, or million people's computers and sabotages it, and then legalities are put in. Which will happen eventually, I feel like.
Discord does not have kernel level stuff, right?
Not that I know of.
How do they hook into all your different stuff without Shittos asking you permission every 2 seconds to, like, you know, for shitcore to hook into that stuff?
Oh, that's easy. It just injects itself. When you start a game, Discord injects a DLL into the running game. People were getting banned from games in the beginning, but they all created exceptions. And if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, people actually use that for cheats in games. If you can inject something into Discord, so that when Discord injects itself, you can sometimes evade anti-cheats, because Discord's injecting itself and it's whitelisted. Don't know if that's true.
Oh.
But I think I remember hearing that. That is true.
Yeah, that's true.
Once they start losing money, that's when they're gonna switch. 12 years ago, you were probably using Xorg. Nowadays, Wayland is infinitely better, except for on NVIDIA, you'll run into a lot of issues. I don't know how those are recently, because I haven't used an NVIDIA card on my computer in almost a year. But I remember having, like, insane issues with it. And most modern distros use Wayland. If you do have issues, you can just switch over to Xorg, and everything should work. But there are just a lot of issues with Xorg that I have with it that you might not have. Like, you can't go above 60 FPS on Xorg, which, that's insane. But yeah, Wayland used to be pretty bad. It's perfect now for everything except for NVIDIA.
Yeah, I think agreeing to disagree is a good idea, just to avoid fights. But what? I mean, you got me.
Yeah. So like Xorg is Xorg isn't bad. It's just bad for modern technology. So if you had like 165 hertz, 144 hertz, whatever, then Xorg would feel unusable. But if you have a 60 hertz screen, you're not going to really have any issues. This monitor's colors are ugly as hell.
Huh. So I guess, Israel, this is the first night that your evening thing. So actually, first, Ultimate Perfection. Do you usually join? I forget if I saw this in the chat or whatnot earlier, but do you usually watch streams in the evening, or like, how'd you find my stream? I guess is what I'm wondering about. Actually, especially because, what did I put for kick for my thing? I forget. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I forgot the kick does have game development. Oh, crud.
That's a nice looking monitor. Where the hell am I putting that? It would kind of feel like a waste to put it as my code monitor.
That's what I'm saying.
But at the same time, I could fit so much code on there. My right hand monitor might be good, but the size.
Alright. Well, I'm glad you got bored at the right time then. This is so freaking cool. And I will say, like, I've for the past week I've done 6 to 10. I am probably going to be doing 1 to 5 and 6 to 10, like two different time. Like I'll break at 5 so I can have dinner. Um, but I need to kind of I'm like trying to shift things around so I can see what works best for my mental state, so to speak. Um, but what do I want to do though? Two four. Oh, where are you from? Europe, huh? Okay, so I take back the evening thing I said earlier in Israel.
Well, like I said, if it depends on your target group. If you're going for evenings, you'll probably get the most, like the largest amount of people. But people like me, if they're watching a stream, they're probably watching a stream at like 3 in the morning.
Fair.
Like most programmers are gonna be night owls.
Uh, so,
It really
huh?
depends on your target group.
It's hard for me to pick a target group is the thing, because like I don't. As
That's why
long
six
as
to ten is a decent time because it gets a pretty average amount of people.
true. Um,
I don't know where to put this monitor. I do know one thing though. It's really ugly. It's not gonna match anything. Top monitor I think would be the most wasteful. I thought about doing that.
Aw, alright, see you next time, Ultimate Perfection. I'll reach out on Discord when I get chances to and stuff. Um, Israel, that was freaking awesome, though. Like,
Yeah.
felt good having a viewer. That's,
Finally someone not advertising.
yeah, or scamming.
Yeah.
Ugh. Like, earlier in the stream, someone was like, I missed a few of their messages, or a couple of them in the beginning or whatever, but let me see, where was it?
Alright, I'm doing code monitor. That's what
Aw,
I've settled on. Because top
no.
monitor feels like the biggest waste. Right monitor is probably best, but one, there's a fat bitch there, and two, I don't think it'll fit. I don't think my arm will fit it. So also my code monitor is by far the worst monitor for
Oh,
having as a code monitor because it has that stupid whatever that is where whenever it's you look at it from the side it's like dark.
yeah, the privacy screen or whatever.
Yeah. So having that sideways is a bit shit, not gonna lie.
Um, so yeah, someone named Scarlett Davis said, was like, "Hey, are you a web designer?" Which was weird. I'm also a designer, um, but I'm a graphic designer. And then and when she said that stuff, I was like, right away, I was like, cool that you're a graphic designer, but I'm not interested in any art. Thank you. Like I nip it in the bud whenever I can now. So just yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they might not have been ever. They probably were, but they might have just been like, "Hey, if you wanted to make a website together," which that's kind of cool, but
I mean, if that was the case, they
kind of
would have still
unlikely.
talked. They would have talked past that. But after I said that, they didn't
True.
respond. So you know,
Yeah.
and I don't blame them. I know probably like in these times, they're like there was one person that their commissions ran out, and they were reaching out on Discord because of that. I actually kind of did an interesting thing too. I flipped it. They reached out to me advertising for their art, and I flipped it and was like, "Hey, like, join my community, basically." Like, I want to show you the
Hey,
conversation.
join my
Actually.
Patreon and I'll consider it.
That's that's actually a good idea. That's awesome.
If you give me $10 a month on Patreon, I'll give you $5. How's that sound?
I try to remember to do that. That's funny. Where is the message though?
I probably should not put metal on my phone, should I?
Probably
And
not.
heavy things on top of that.
So let me see. Come on. Let's start from the bottom then. God dang it, Discord. Hate how Discord doesn't let you like highlight links. You know, if you click on a link, like the emojis or anything, like you can't drag. It just drags the freaking icon.
What's Discord?
Shitcord, right? Is there a way to select all? Actually, my last thing was just an emoji, so I don't think I need to worry about sharing that part. Da, 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 da. Oh. Oops. Yeah, like I sent that, or like I just sent you the conversation between me and Harley Quinn.
That's a lot of words.
I mean, if you don't want to read it, then it's just a summary of. I already summarized the thing. Like she started off basically like asking about me support, like checking out her work, and I flipped it to like her checking out my stream. So it was freaking cool.
Yeah.
So I might not just block, or I might not ignore those anymore. I might do that more often because it's actually kind of fun. Not in a bad way either, obviously. Oh.
Oh shit! I dropped a screw.
Ow.
What?
Yelling into the microphone. But let's see.
I love the word owl. Such joyful words.
Funny. Alright. There we go. Alright. Here's a term you would only hear from artists or game developers. Let me just break off that neck. Alright, so then we add a camera arm. I'm a doof. I should have been highlighting the camera when
I fucking love magnets.
That's random.
I've dropped 3 screws now, and it's just easy to pick them up
Nice.
with my magnet screwdriver.
Alright.
Magnetic.
Let me do that again now. Do that again now. I hope more people like Ultimate Perfection join my stream. That was really fun.
I dropped another screw. That one's gone. Forever. I don't care enough. 3 screws is enough to hold this $400 monitor.
I have a dumb idea that I'm going to test real quick. If I highlight this, then add. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
If you look at my stream, you'll see that when I had added, the first time I added the spring arm, I added it just attached to the character, so it was at the bottom of the character. But I'm like, I'm lazy and I don't want to have to adjust it and get it perfect. So let me see what happens if I highlight the camera and then create the spring arm again. And this is what it did, which was perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so spring length.
Did you just fart coffee? I think Jezza just farted coffee.
Nice. Oops.
Yo, Cal, will you follow me on X?
Walking on my friend X sounds kind of weird, man. Don't know if I can do that, sorry.
Damn.
Shape.
So wait, will I get banned from your stream if I'm in the voice call and I advertise myself to you?
Maybe, depending on what you're advertising.
I can offer prime prime desmegming services. I have a lifetime of experience with smegma.
Separation. So, spring length.
God damn it.
What?
I just did all of this and that's gonna make the monitor. Wait, no, I did it. Upside down? Wait, I'm confused. I don't care, I'll figure it out. So. That? I think? So then this would go like... Does that even rotate? It should. Fucking bitch.
How in the world? Alright. 6 meters. Kind of want to test this again.
Ow.
See.
I broke my finger. Off.
Oof. Sounds messy.
It was. I had to stick it back on.
This is so freaking fun.
I don't know how to tell you this, but you were streaming a frozen Godot screen.
The frick? This is actually literally frozen too. What the frick? Probably from when I closed earlier, actually. Like the other one, actually. Frickin' A.
Yeah, this feels like a waste.
That's what I was saying.
Well, I haven't plugged it in yet, so we'll see how it looks. For all I know, it's a shitty looking monitor. I'd hope not at $400, but
Hmm.
it is also Pixio. I've never heard of Pixio. I don't know about you.
No, that sounds like someone that picks yo nose.
That's pretty funny.
Thank you. Okay, so I think I gotta share the desktop and not the game itself because, or not the code window, or not Godot because Godot opens another instance on, like, you know, so rip. You sure it's not like it feels weird that it can't be like just. Let me see. Um, Oh, wrong thing. Open selector. This is it. There we go. Yeah, I guess I'm ready for music again. Oh wait, doof moment. Alright, so that's that. My music going back. Go back to the browser. Look at that. Okay. Now that I have this configured right, full screen F11. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait.
Well, that's fucking cursed.
What?
Let me just screenshot what Discord looks like, a vertical at 4K. I can see our message from the 29th of last month.
The fuck?
I have to move my mouse so far.
Huh. Oh, what the frick?
Look at that screenshot.
Hold on. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. Hold on. Oh, you sent it in your shit cord. It's
That's a
infinite.
lot of code. That's too much code.
Can you send it in Telegram since shitcord just decided to not let me interact?
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry about the tone, but like... shitcord pisses me off. Holy frick. Like, dang. And you can read all of that?
No, not really. I can if I squint, but okay, I turned the scale up to 150%, and that looks pretty damn good.
But at that point, are you actually getting more text than your other monitors?
Yeah, and I could turn it down if I wanted. Actually, I might because it. God damn it, the menu's sideways.
Alright. It's funny though. Oh, I have 3 viewers. Nice to see that I got 3 people watching on Kick. Hope you're having a good day. I am getting so close to affiliate. If you guys want to help me, like, every follow is really appreciated. Oh. Sorry to see a viewer go, but I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, it doesn't do that weird thing where when I move, it like looks stupid. So that's definitely a huge upgrade.
Alright.
Do I need that much? Actually, that's really good to be able to throw like consoles and stuff on, because there's just so much unbelievable amounts of text. Well, oh, I could shove stuff over here.
Nice.
Now that I've set my monitors up again, I think I'm gonna replace my top monitor.
With what?
The old left monitor.
Oh. Alright. Oh, that reminds me that I'm not using my computer to the max that I can as well. Like, I still have a 4th monitor slot I could be using. So, am I even... Then there's kind of like the chicken and the egg dilemma with the monitor rack. Do I get the new monitor, or do I have to... Should I save the monitor rack first? The 4 monitor, or... Actually, should I get a 6 monitor rack so I have all of them ready? Or do I, like, just go to 4 and then go to 5 and 6 when I get there? But then also the other side of that, do I get the monitor? Like, do I get the fourth monitor first? Like, the way I feel is that I wouldn't be able to use the fourth monitor if I don't get the mount for the rack. So I think the choice would be the monitor rack, but then the question is, do I go 4 or 6? So it's prepped. Nice. Did you hear anything Did you hear anything I just said? Nice. So I just realized I'm not using my PC to its maximum power because I have 3 monitors, but it can have 4. So that brings me back to my dilemma of, do I get I call it a chicken and an egg dilemma. Do I get the monitor rack first and have it be ugly until I get the fourth monitor, or do I get the fourth monitor first even though I don't use it right away and get the rack after? And then the other thing is, do I get the 6 monitor rack since that's the most possible at this point in time? So I have room for growth, or do I just go 4 for now and then upgrade again when I get 5?
I would just go 4. I don't know how you plug in 6.
You don't know how I plug in 6? What do you mean?
I don't know how you get 6 monitors or 6 monitors on one graphics card.
Didn't you say there is like a 6 monitor graphics card though?
Probably. But are you gonna upgrade your graphics card just to have 2 extra monitors?
I mean, I wouldn't upgrade it for that reason, but like, say this graphics card craps the bed, and like a 6 monitor one happens to be on sale or something like that, and it's, you know, the quality that I need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, that's fair. Get 4 and then an upgrade as I need instead of that way it looks good. But then the dilemma is, if I do 4, that's the whole other question. Like, how do I range them? Because like, I think the best way would be to have the fourth one be on the top. Like, have it be like one on top,
Like
one on
mine,
bottom.
yeah.
Sorry.
Like mine is.
Yeah. Huh. The only thing is, with the way yours is, can I fit my ring light and webcam in between the middle monitor and the top monitor?
I don't know. Is it the size of your monitors, I'd assume? Oh, I hate that.
What?
I removed my top monitor to put on... Wait, there's no reason to put on this other one. It's basically the same monitor. Whatever. Wait. Oh, this is the one with the fucked up Eden chip. They're basically the same monitor. I'm wasting my time. I don't care. I'll keep going. I've already started.
Alright. So now then the final question would be, do I get the rack first or the monitor first?
I don't think it matters, considering you can't use it either way, right? Maybe monitor so you can use it with your server or something. Also, it's more expensive, probably.
That's fair. I mean, huh. I mean, if I'm gonna do that though, I'd probably I'd probably put it on my 3 monitor mount, because using it with the server is so much easier with my rack that I have currently, because I just unplug the monitor and plug it into the server.
Sure.
cool though. Alright, I want to focus a little bit. Can't believe it's already freaking 9:14. Dang.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, tonight has been so fun though. And the fun is just beginning. I still didn't get to the freaking liquor store. God dang it. Huh. So 8.
I
This
love
is-
whenever I gave Danny one of my old monitors after I upgraded it. And he's like, do you have the stand for it? And I was like, yeah, I'm not Cal.
Nice. This is a one-time fuck up that I'm not gonna do again, man.
I like making fun of you.
I can tell.
She didn't notice. I think it's kind of hard to notice.
I think it's as obvious as Mount Rushmore is to a fucking ant.
I crashed my computer again?
think it's a 64.
No,
Yeah,
but it did
6.
fuck up all my monitors.
Oof. 11. Community.
All that 60 hertz hurts my eyes, though. That's why they call it 60 hertz.
Oh.
Because 60 hertz.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Wait, can you... Like, can you share screens? I want to see what that looks like.
I mean, you could put a stream on your monitor, but I'll share screens, yeah. Had to say it. Let's do that. And
Holy shit, it's big enough where I can actually tell what's going on a vertical monitor.
oh wow.
I can read the text, that's amazing. See, it was purposeful to put it on this monitor.
Huh. Alright.
Let me put the scale to 150 and see if I can still see it fine. I don't know if that made a difference. I think it did. Yeah, shitcord sidebar takes up more space. 125 is too small, I feel like. Yeah, it's still a lot better though than it was.
Uh,
Fat bitch, can you not move my monitor?
what the heck?
She just stared at me angrily when I said that.
Ah,
You dare
what?
disturb me, peasant, with my restful slumber? Really? You know what? That works, I guess. I have this case here for this old ass camcorder, and I had the Steam Deck in it while I was moving the monitors because I knew I would drop something on it. I put
Yeah.
it in there. The moment I moved it, she just jumped in there. Now there's just a weird loaf of bread inside of, like, barely fits inside of this case.
Wow. I'm gonna have so much fun tonight. Party rocking in the house tonight.
I don't think that's where that goes. Let me send you pictures of this.
Alright. Oh, Shitcord finally loaded the image that you sent me. Oh. She's so cute.
That's badass.
That is like, that is, it's crazy how well she fits in there.
True. Cats are liquid though, man.
That's fair.
For being poor as fuck, I live like I'm rich.
True. I'm gonna get personal by talking like that. Like,
What?
lots of people, like, I've talked to multiple people about cats and stuff. And, like, they say, you know, cats can literally, even though they're healthy, go. I swear, literally, and I don't believe this is time being broken. I swear it's not. You know, say Monday, right? Little Bear being fine, like she's walking around, like just being her normal self. Then literally Tuesday, the next freaking day, she's unable to move and stuff. Like, I feel like that can't be old age.
Probably not. But I don't know what else it would be.
I mean, and I feel like whatever else it might be too, it probably wouldn't be reversible, or like tapeworms couldn't do that, right?
No. Not unless she wasn't getting enough food. And even then, it would take a while for that to happen.
And it would be more gradual. It wouldn't be like a one day thing, right?
Yeah, no, and her food will have to be empty for like days, pretty much, or not getting fed enough. Like if you fed her and she was immediately eating the entire bowl, and that kept happening, I guess it might be possible, but it's still very unlikely that the tapeworm would eat all of that food.
Mm. And not to mention, like, I feel like I would have seen if that's out of the normal because she's a grazer. She was a
Yeah.
grazer. Um,
I don't know what could cause that though. But didn't you say that she declined over a while?
kind of like she did get less active, but like when I say night and day, like physically, she became frail, like in that day period. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. You might have just not seen the signs. I mean, like, the only thing I think you could have done is taken her to the vet. And even then, they probably would have just said there's not anything they can do. And then, to put it bluntly, she would have passed in a hospital instead of in her own home. So even then, it's not like either one of those is the right or wrong choice. But that is the only thing I think you could have done differently that might have helped. And it probably wouldn't have.
that's kind of what I feel like. I just,
Even if it wasn't old age, it wasn't your fault.
are you sure though? Like, say if I had noticed the signs, right? Like, let's say it was more gradual than I was realizing, and I brought her before that light switch day, so to speak. Like, that it could have still been the same. You're saying?
Yeah. Because, I mean, so here's what you've mostly fed her dry food, right?
Yeah, like pretty much only dry food,
And it
really.
probably wasn't necessarily old age. It was kidney failure. Or liver? I forget which one. I think it's kidney. Liver. I think it's liver. I don't know. Either one, though. One of those dry food is really bad for. Or more specifically, not giving them enough water. Or not even not giving them enough water, because cats don't drink water. It's not in their biology to go and get water, because in the wild they eat fresh meat. There's plenty of water in them, so they don't have thirst. They don't get thirsty. So that's why people say feed your cats wet food, because if you just feed them dry food, they will drink water, but they almost do that out of fun, because they won't just be like, "Wow, I'm thirsty," and they'll end up shortening their lives because they're not getting enough water. Most people don't know that. It's not like you should blame yourself for that. How old did
Alright.
she live until?
She was old when she died. I want to say 12, like 12 or older. I feel like. Why?
Because cats can somewhat live until like 20. If they're fed with like really good food. The longest living cat was, I think, 36.
Damn.
Yeah. 38, that's what it was.
But still, like, I'm glad it makes
It's not like-
sense now.
Yeah, it's something to remember if you get get another cat, but it's not like you did anything wrong. It's society did you wrong by being like, feed your cat this, it's a well-balanced meal. Sure, but it's dry.
Mm.
Like, feed your child exclusively bread with no water. Kind of shit.
That's fair. But kidney failure or liver failure, that's not painful though, or is it?
I don't think so. Hold on, I can look it up. What is the leading cause of death in cats? And it'll tell me which one of those is failed, because that's is the leading cause of death. Kidney failure. So it's kidney.
But is it painful though?
I'm gonna look it up.
Sorry?
I'm gonna look it up.
You're going, thank you.
It can be, but they would exhibit other signs. They would have enlargement of the kidney. They would show signs of discomfort like an arched back or stiff-legged gait, whatever the fuck that means. Inability to walk, seizures, confusion, or restlessness.
Inability to walk, you said?
Yeah. Those are signs of the final stages of kidney failure.
And the inability to walk does mean, like, pain, though.
Not necessarily, but maybe.
I'm glad you looked it up, though, because, like, I feel like I would have been... There's rabbit holes I probably could have ended up in that would have made me feel a lot worse.
It is very likely that that's what happened to her, but while there are things that you could have done to prevent it, you didn't know that. It's not like
Yeah.
you did anything wrong. Every cat owner is doing exactly that.
True.
It is something that it goes much deeper to the industry. And honestly, like adoption centers, because ours is like, yeah, you can just feed them dry food. If you want to give them wet food as a treat, and I was like, you motherfuckers! Like you're running a shelter. You want them to be healthy and live a long life. You should tell people if you can afford it, feed them almost exclusively wet food. Like if you can afford it, honestly, just feed them wet food. But
Well, the problem with that,
it's
though,
not
is their
bad to
teeth.
feed them dry food. That's fair.
Because, like,
I know there are a lot of cats that eat off of just wet food, though.
Because I think that I had heard about, like, I think someone mentioned feeding wet food to Little Bear, but like I think they mentioned the teeth being a factor or whatever, like, and so I tried to do it, like, tried to find treats, like wet food treats and stuff, but
Yeah. I mean, what we do, we used to do dry food in the morning, wet food during half a can of wet food, and then dry food. We flipped that now. So we do half a can of wet food, and then I forget how much the quantity is because I go by eye on the measuring cup. I don't actually look at the number. But however much we have in the dry food, and then half a cup of wet food. That's their meal for the day.
so you don't use the auto feeder
there's-
anymore?
No, because it was a pain in the ass. I would need 2 of them. I'm waiting until I get another one. I also don't want it to let me be lazy and not feed them wet food.
That's fair. So yeah, it's good lessons for the future when if and when I get another cat, like, a mix of wet and dry is kind of the ideal, however that ends up
Yeah.
looking.
And not to mention, some cats hate this. It does not work for all cats. Actually, even wet food. Like, for all you know, you could have given her wet food. She's like, "The fuck is this shit? I want my dry food." You can't help that. It's like trying to get a human not to eat McDonald's every day.
Fair.
So she might not have even liked wet food. But another thing you can do if the cats like it Just put a little water in their food, their dry food. Put a little more water in their wet food. Like different ways that you can, if you can get your cat to drink more water, always get them to drink more water
Huh.
because they don't drink enough. If you really want to take the extra steps to ensure that they live like a long ass time, assuming no complications occur, obviously, make them cooked meals or raw meals. I don't know exactly the steps of it, but I've heard of it. You can like feed them gizzards and stuff like that. It's really good for them.
I wanted to do that. That was like my dream. Like, if I like, I wish I wasn't lazy, but like I had wanted to do that for years.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, you're taking the nutrition fully into your own hands at that point too. Like, the wet food and the dry food have the bulk of the nutrition like figured out.
I mean, if you can do it correctly, it's the best way to extend their lives, but like you're saying, it is a lot harder. I think all of the like top longest living cats were fed like that. They were on a custom diet that had like raw meat, raw fish.
Wow.
Some of them were weird. I think the longest living cat was fed like coffee and stuff, which they're
What
allergic
the
to
fuck?
caffeine. I don't know how that worked, but
Huh.
yeah,
True.
they can't have caffeine. It's poisonous to them. But maybe it's like small dosages is good or something. I really don't know.
Like decaf coffee or something.
Still has caffeine in it, but yeah, like having a tiny amount of caffeine maybe is good for them. Like kind of like how, I mean, caffeine's poisonous anyways, and maybe that's what people mean. So like if you have 10 grams of caffeine, your heart will stop beating. You will just die. Obviously
Wow.
the number depends, but that's the LD50 for caffeine, last I remember. If you have 10 grams of caffeine, you will most likely die.
Ooh.
But we take it in small dosages. It's not good for us, but
Yeah. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Quaresma76. Hopefully you're having a good day. But yeah, that would be the ideal for me. Like if I could get myself to do it. Perfect situation could have been when I was in my experimentation phase. I mean, you probably need to have your vet be in alignment as well. Like the vet needs to probably help you with that, right?
maybe. But I don't know, because I doubt that guy was listening to the vet's tips.
That's fair.
Then again, it could have been coincidence that the cat lived so long. Not entirely, obviously. Like, the food he was feeding him was probably good.
Mm.
But part of it was probably coincidence. Like, the caffeine and stuff might have been shortening the cat's life, and it might have lived until 40.
Holy crap. Imagine getting a kitten as a kid and then being alive still when they're freaking 36 to 40.
I think it would almost be terrible.
Why?
Because imagine losing that. A friend of 12 years versus a friend of literally since you were born. And you're fucking 40 something years old.
Fair.
At the same time, I think you probably would have come to terms with it a while before that. Where the average cat's lifespan's like 14 years or something.
Mm.
And then you realize that you're like 25 and your cat's still alive and you're like, yeah, you're gonna die soon.
I would not say that in front of them, though. Like, I do believe cats understand. In fact, I'm pretty sure cats do understand what you say to them. Like,
Yeah, definitely Beans. I don't know about Fat Bitch. Can you understand me, Fat Bitch? Yeah, she might be able to, but I know Beans can. There's no way. Every time I tell him to put his tongue away, he does it. And he would literally respond too. I would say, "Hey Beans, nod your head if you can understand me." He nodded his head. It was fucking creepy. He only did it like twice, but I'm pretty
Wow.
sure Beans is reincarnated from a human, and that's why he acts so scared all the time. Because it'd probably be pretty terrifying. Just like suddenly you're a cat.
Be freaking awesome though too, honestly. All the abilities that you have and stuff. Like,
Oh, he tries to use them. That's for sure.
hmm. um,
Jesus.
what?
Tell this to anyone who's stupid enough to have their cat outside. The average lifespan of an indoor cat is 13 to 17 years, compared to outdoor cats, which is often 2 to 5 years.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not having outdoor cats at all.
You shouldn't. It's terrible. They're not made to do that. But
Um,
yes, as evolutionary, they know how to kind of survive outside, but they have evolved where it's like if you took a human and put them into, it's like if you took me and put me on a random island somewhere. I'm gonna fucking die in a week. I get bit by a snake and die. I'm not made to survive in that. Might be in my bloodline way back, but humans aren't meant to do that anymore.
that's fair.
Some can, but
It's like,
if you get a pet fucking serval, probably let that go outside.
hmm.
But if you got a fat bitch like this one, it's not permitted to go outside.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're
Like a
walking
bunch of
with
people.
them, right?
Yeah, that's fine. But like letting them go outside on their own, no.
Hell no. There's too many
Like,
dangers.
would you let your 3-year-old child go outside alone?
Hell no. Um,
Why it pisses me off beyond belief when people have outdoor cats.
you know the funny thing too, though? We're technically not allowed to let dogs be freaking off leash, right? Like, why
Yeah.
are cats any different?
I mean, I think there's exceptions for off-leash cats. 99% of the time, no. But I think there are cats that are trained well enough where you can go with them off-leash.
But when I mean when I say
You
off
probably
leash,
shouldn't, but
when I say off leash, though, I also mean like cats can go freaking without their person. You know, cats can be wandering, whereas dogs is like that's illegal.
the
And
reason why is because lawmakers don't care about the life of pets; they care about the life of people, kind of. So a dog that's loose could go and attack a child. A cat, is it gonna do? Scratch them?
They can do some heavy damage if they're freaked out enough.
Sure, but you ever heard of someone dying to a cat? Or you hear of dog attacks killing people somewhat often?
Fair. But still. It's
It's
so
the reason
long.
why you can drive a car on the road, but you can't drive a tank.
True. That's funny. God, I miss Little Bear. I just, I love the pictures you have of Ash, honestly.
Yeah, let me try to get another picture because she's even more lazed out.
By the way, I'm at 65 followers, 10 followers away from affiliate.
Hell yeah.
I kind of want to do a follow-a-thon. Like subathon slash follow-a-thon. Because of Twitch, I can do a subathon. And welcome to the third viewer, by the way. I'm 10 followers away from affiliate, so if you want to drop a follow, if you're enjoying the subject matter of the conversation, feel free to drop a follow. But I want to do a follow-a-thon slash subathon that, like, the stream ends. I mean, I don't know how to do the follow-a-thon part, but, like, the goal is the 75 followers. But like I don't know, does it end after 75 or can it be extended by more follows? Is the question.
Yeah.
You think it should be extendable after the thing?
I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, I gotta figure that stuff out. Cause like I'm so close to affiliate. Hold on now. That's just so cute.
For real.
Hmm. Oops.
Just send that to the picture of the person who bought the camera. Just be like, yeah, sorry if you see any cat hairs.
True. That's funny.
Alright, I gotta go acquire a Danny though. Haven't heard that one in 2 weeks.
True. I'm sad that you can't wait the 13 minutes till 10 though, man.
That's when he gets off. Alright.
See you in a bit.
Farewell.
Follow-a-thon. Follow-a-thon. Stream ends. Kind of want to plan out. I was 10 followers away. Is there any way that I could do this though? But I wouldn't even know how to word it right. Everybody, rock your freaking body. Alright, I gotta think though. I'm sorry I'm like not doing anything. I'm just having fun in the moment. Having fun in the moment. Like, actually, I might end a few minutes early just because I do gotta go to the bathroom and whatnot. So, I think I will just have to say see you guys next time. Hope you guys had a good time, though.